Hey, what's good, Star Wars fans? This is the Campfire Crew, and the internet has exploded with the release of Rogue One, a Star Wars story teaser trailer. It dropped this morning, and the theories and the speculations and the breakdowns are running amok. So we're going to get in on a piece of the pie, and we're going to talk about what's going around now in the most popular opinion, and that is Jyn Erso Rey's mother? We're going to cover a few reasons why that might be a possibility. Reason number one, she would be about the right age, right? That's the first thing you got to look at, right? Could she physically have given birth to Rey? Do the timelines match up? And it does. They talk about in the beginning of this trailer that Jyn was, 15 or 16. She's been on her own. So I don't know how much time has passed from her being on her own to her being recruited by the rebellion. But she looks to be around the same age as Han Solo or Princess Leia. And that would match up with the fact that they will be old enough to be Rey's parents. Reason number two, they talk with the same accent.
This is a rebellion, isn't it?
I'm no one.
This is interesting because it doesn't seem like at this point that it's done by mistake. I understand they're both British, but Daisy Ridley's accent is not the same accent that Rey uses in The Force Awakens, which would lead me to believe that, obviously she's doing it on purpose, much like I think that Jyn Erso is talking with this accent on purpose. It's said that this accent derives from Coruscant, right? This is the capital. This is the center. This is the heart of the Republic and whatnot. People of high standings and government officials and stuff like that. You're not going to learn that growing up on Jakku, and this chick's been on her own since 15. Where? Running around. She's not running around Coruscant. So if they're related, they talk with the same accent. That's a very interesting theory and something I can kind of get behind. Reason number three. She is, Jyn, that is, a resourceful survivor and fighter. Just from the trailer, the moxie she manages to pull up in this trailer alone, talking about, I rebel. She's beating up stormtroopers. She's doing her thing. She's running towards AT-ATs. I mean, much like her own Rey, right? You see Rey, she's resourceful. I mean, she's a scavenger for crying out loud. She's a fighter, yada, yada, yada. The similarities are right there. Also, adding on to that, she has a great fondness for Han Solo, not because what he did with the Republic, but because he was a famous smuggler, right? Kind of a rebel, kind of goes against the grain, kind of does his own thing. Is that because it's in her blood and she just doesn't realize it? Is it because her mom was in fact Rogue One? Moving on to reason number four. Colin Trevorrow, who is the upcoming director for episode 9, says that Rey's parents, play a pivotal role in the universe, not just in The Force Awakens, that they're going to do, Rey's a major character. They're going to do her backstory justice, going back to her parents, which he said was something that took place in a galaxy far, far away. This is pretty significant. Her mom being the one person who's part of that team that goes and steals the plans from the Death Star. I mean, she's on a secret mission to infiltrate the Death Star and steal the plans to get it back to the rebels. That's pretty impactful for the overall universe in general. So take that for what it's worth. Reason number 5. Even their names have similar meanings. Think about Jyn, you think about Rey. The meaning for Jyn is, bright, gold, beautiful. The meaning of Rey is king. You can see how those two terms kind of fit together. I mean, you think of gold, you think of beautiful, you think of bright, you think of king. You think of king, right? I mean, that makes sense. Also, being bright, a ray of light. Look, I know it's a stretch, but again, we're speculating here, man. We're theorizing. We're having fun. We're taking a bite out of this information, and we're running with it. The only problem I have with this theory right now is that I feel like in order for Jyn to have given birth to Rey, she would have to survive past Return of the Jedi. I don't believe Rey was born before then. I do believe that Rey was born after Return of the Jedi. And I wonder if this is the case, how are they going to fit this major character in the universe, but not have her show up in the original 3 films or even be mentioned? What kind of hiding did she go away into and whatnot? That's the only problem I'm having this so far. How can somebody who originally stole the Death Star plans, Rogue One, right in the heart of it, not be mentioned or anything till after, stay alive long enough to give birth? Like she just dipped out. I don't know. That would be interesting if that theory pans out to be true. But if not, guys, look, we're having a bit of fun here. That's the only issue I think could poke a major hole in this theory right off the bat. But we gotta tie Rey to somebody, right? Like, who wants to wait to find out who Rey's parents are? We've got to attach her to somebody. And so right now, the famous thing is Jyn Erso. But guys, those are our theories. Let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that Jyn is Rey's mother? And if not, why not? Until next time, guys, I'm out.